All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I would like to give all praises and infinite glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Rachah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule and teach well, and peace and safety to the Akim that spread across the four corners of the world, that's pushing out the truth with all diligence and putting their lives on the line to do so. This is the brother Karatazah out of GMS Atlanta, here with the lesson going in on the topic of the judge will complain continually. When I'm say that, I'm speaking of the elect. The 144,000 men, are going to complain, and cry out until Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah continually until we're or Salaki or Lord willing, we are part of that number. To be called on the chariots, man. And before I get started, I have the etymology of the word complain here from the Edom Online. And it's the late 14th century, and it says complaining. It says lament, bewail, or grieve. Also find fault or express dissatisfaction or to criticize. And who are we expressing dissatisfaction to? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, because the scriptures speak about this not being our rest. We're dissatisfied in the land of America or Babylon, man. Because it's confusion. It doesn't resonate with the spirit of an Israelite, man. That's why we always find ourselves in tough situations, and situations that are not pleasing to the flesh. Number one, for a man of the Lord is putting you through that fiery furnace, to try you out. And also because, the so-called white man, is oppressing us, man. And if you're in the right spirit, especially now in 2020, with everything that's happened, such as the COVID, the death of these, big superstars, the closing of cities, the economy, the economy going down. You're going to complain continually until Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. You're going to express dissatisfaction unto him, man. And it says to criticize. It says also make a formal accusation or charge to an authority. You see? So we're complaining continually until Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Why? Because the scriptures tell us to, man. So without further ado, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 8. It says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. You see? So the souls of the just men are going to complain continually because mainly it's the Israelites, 2/3 of our people are going to slap the fuck off, man. So we're telling the Lord that, hey, man, pursuant to Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter in this as a matter of fact, I'll get it. I believe it's this either the 17th or the 21st verse, 24th verse, about washing the blood off our hands, man. Because we see our people going to slap off, and we're telling them to get right. And they're not listening. So this is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. You see? So the Lord told us, or told Ezekiel here, to give a warning to the people of him, man. Because when the Lord comes, it's not going to be peaches and cream, man. It's going to be death and destruction. But unto those who complain continually and wash the blood off their hands, the Lord has something set in store for them, and that's being joint heirs with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. You see? So back in the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, in verse 9. It says, "And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them." You see? So the Lord is going to avenge those who complain continually, because they stuck by his side, man. You know, the elect realize that, hey, man, we're going off. You know, according to the Bible, which is written for the Israelites, which are you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Lord, you know, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, you know, wrote it, you know, through the spirit of the prophets, you know, and told you what to do and what not to do, man. You know, and if you're not, you know, abiding by it, man, then the Lord has something set in store for you, man. You know. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 6, and verse 10. It says, "And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Yahweh, holy and true, doest thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?" You see? So the elect crying with the loud voice, man. And how are we doing that? Through our videos, you know, going out, you know, to the highways and byways, you know, each and every week, in season and out of season, you know, fellowshipping with the brothers, making our body a living sacrifice, you know, praying, fasting, you know, giving charity, you know, just doing everything possible to please Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, you know, and crying out to him, because we're sick and tired of this place, man. You know? Meanwhile, Jake is like an old beat up dog, man. Just want to sit on the couch, man. You know? And just do everything that the so-called white man tells him to do. You know? Go vote. Go to work. Don't do this. You know? You see? But the souls of the just men are going to complain continually until Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You know? And for also for revenge, man. You know, because we want the of course, you know, we understand this fight is not carnal, it's spiritual, and we're gonna wait on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua until you know, the time is right. But we want revenge on the our enemies, man, as well, man. So we're going to complain continually and hasten the day, as the scriptures tell us to, you know, for the Lord to come down with the angels and the chariots and mess these people up, man. You know? So let me Salaki. Matter of fact, I'll get this one. Because recently, you know, of course, you know, as we all know, you know, the Lord put the spirit on the apostles. You know, we should be doing a lesson each and every day, man. You know, and there's no way, you know, that we shouldn't, especially if we're dedicated to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. You know, and we want to make it out of this place. We should make time, you know, for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You see, so this is Hebrews chapter 3 and verse 13. It says, "But exhort one another daily, while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through your deceitfulness of sin." You see? So we're supposed to exhort, you know, one another daily, man. You know? And this especially from our lessons, man. And like I mentioned before, you know, going out to the highways and byways, man. That's how we exhort one another daily. You know? So you have to be dedicated, you know, and diligent when it comes to the scriptures, man. You can't be slothful, you know, having that I'm gonna do it later spirit, you know. If the bishop here, you know, in the Atlanta camp, you know, he did a lesson entitled "If the Iron is Hot," you know, roughly paraphrasing it, strike when the iron is hot, man. You know, so if the spirit is on you, you know, to touch on a topic or touch on some article or something that you've seen in your everyday life, man, hit it, knock it out the way. You know, exhort one another daily, man. That's still crying out until Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You know, the scripture saying Isaiah the 58th chapter in the first verse is cry loud and spare not, man. We don't care what these people think, man. You know, We're not of this world, man. The scriptures say if we are of this world, then the love of the Father is not in us, man. We want the love of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. We don't give a damn what these heathens and the rest of these naysayers say about us, man. We're all about the work of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Just like when Yahweh Shai called the disciples, and they dropped their net straightway, man. They knew, man. They knew what the work was about, man. We have to be in that same spirit. You see? So so like yeah. Is one in Sirach that I wanted. This is Sirach, the book of Sirach, chapter 7 and verse 34. It says, fail not to be with them that weep and mourn with them that mourn. You see? The scriptures say, fail not to be with them that weep and mourn with them that mourn, man. You see? Because hey, those of them that are mourning, until Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, they went out of this place, man. They're crying aloud unto the Father, man. You see? You see how important it is, to speak to the Heavenly Father, and complain continually about the wickedness and the atrocities that's being committed in this place, man. And the Lord hears us, man. Don't think for a second that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai don't hear us, man, because we see the work. That, of course, that starting with the apostles and elders on down, we see the work that they've done. We see, the America is pretty much finished. The fun of this place is at an all-time low. Everything is virtual. The chip, is being implemented. The dollar is crashing. The White House is in a frenzy. We have riots out in the streets. Jake is getting murdered, out in the streets, cold-blooded. We see the work that that we've pushed out. We see it, man. We see the Lord coming and visiting this place very, very soon. So continue to be in that spirit of complaining continually and crying aloud, man, because the Lord hears us and is gonna the scriptures say for your salvation is nearer than you may believe, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. So there's going to be a point in time where in the blink of an eye, just like in the movie Bushwick, everything is going to be all hell chaos, man. So continue to be in that same spirit, and don't let nothing sway you from the love of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. So with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out by giving all praises and infinite glory unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule and teach well. And peace and safety to the sincere Akim Wa Akwath who's out here listening with truth and all sincerity. Until the next time, I say shalom.